In this video, we're going to go over how to condition datasets using Excel. So I have a crime dataset right here, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through how to figure out what to delete, because some of the data in here will not be something that we'll use. So we're going to also learn how to sort some of this data to look at it and figure out a little bit more about it. We're going to learn how to filter to unique values or only certain categories of values. And at the end of this, we should have a working data set that we can then bring in and use. So let's get started. I'm going to go pretty much column by column through this, and I'm just going to double click on the cell to the right. Here, this little wall, when this little icon pops up, this will allow you to extend the column to the full width of the contents that are in there, up to the largest length of the content. So we'll look in here and we'll see what we want to keep and what we don't want to keep. And right off the bat, I see we have a couple different time fields, and what we will want to do is maybe narrow this down to just one time field or a time field of the format that we like. So right off the bat, I'm going to go ahead and select these two right here, and I'm just going to delete those just so we can clean this up a little bit. This one right here, this doesn't look to have a lot of data. Let's scroll down here and see, but this is not going to really add much value because there's a lot of null values, so we're going to take that out. As well as this, we're going to remove that, and then also jurisdiction code, let's remove that. So that kind of goes over how to delete columns and remove things that you don't want, so we can kind of get down to having a smaller file size and also just the contents that we want. Also, this looks like it has a bunch of null values as well, and we don't care about the station name for this, what we're going to do with the data, so we're just going to take that out. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and let's get into some sorting. So if we want to sort something, we go over to the data tab, and let's say that I want to sort the violation, right? So this is, or the law category. So we have violations, misdemeanors, and felonies. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to sort. I'm just going to do A to Z, and then you're always going to want to allow the selection to be expanded. So I'm going to click on that. Let's do the same thing, but we'll do Z to A. We'll also expand the selection, and that'll sort the whole data set down to just the violations. So if we want to see just the violations, we could do that as well. Let's get into filtering the data. So if I want to filter, I just click filter. And if I select this column, I'm only going to be able to filter on this column. But if I kind of go off over here, if I unselect entirely, I should be able to get filter on all of these. So if I say, let's take this, you can see all the values, and I will go down to just misdemeanors. I'll say okay, and then if I filter down to the borough name, I could get, let's say I'll only want Queens. At this point in time, I should have only a list of misdemeanors in Queens. So if I filter down, I'll see that all of this column in C is Queens, and then on the right, I have only misdemeanors. So you'll also see kind of on the sideline right here, you'll see that there's all the numbers that sort of scrunch together. So all of the hidden values are what we filtered. But if we go through here and select, we should be selecting just the values that we want, right? So if we want to take this data set right here and bring that over, we should be good to do so. Let me put that back. All right, so that's some of the basic ways where you can filter through your data, clean your data, and overall condition your data set so that you can use it.